What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the series Longest Nights of 7 Days. This is something I've been kind of wanting to do for a while. I've never done this before. So, the concept of this is I'm currently in the pause menu. I wanted to turn down the brightness because, like, I feel night times are a little bit too bright on 100% brightness. I've always had set to full brightness, so. And then I've also scaled back the daylight hours to 12 hours. So basically, like half the day is going to be daylight and the other half's going to be nighttime. And another thing is, I just found out about this in the settings when creating this world. There's another little setting. So I actually turned this down to adventure for my own sake to keep it uh, just in case we struggle a bit on this because we're gonna have a lot more time where the zombies are running and everything. Uh, but there's also a jar refund setting that I saw. I don't know if it was added when the jars got added in. I have that set to 100%, so like I always get my jars back. I think it should be like that. But yeah, we're gonna see how this is. This is set to 40% brightness, by the way. So it's gonna be a lot darker, and I would appreciate if you did give me some feedback on this, like for all this. So yeah, we're starting off in nighttime immediately. And yeah, this is gonna be interesting to say the least. Because yeah, I don't know when daytime starts. It unfortunately doesn't allow me to get, it doesn't allow me to unfortunately go all the way to, like, just have it be eternal night. Otherwise, I probably would do that. So, reason for setting it to 40% brightness though is I think this will be kind of just the right amount of darkness in the nighttime to where hopefully you guys can still see on YouTube, and because I know nighttime doesn't really help out. Doesn't really do well sometimes with games on YouTube, so yeah, we're kind of trying to stay a little bit local here, and we're gonna start off kind of nice and easy. The goal of this series, though, is, well, just kind of, see how this is with, like, half day, half night cycles, so. And then, but also, I'm going to want to do a brawler playthrough, so. I haven't done a fist weapons style for a while, like, it's been probably, I don't know, I want to say close to a year, so. Kind of feel like now's the time to do it. Yeah, I know the dude left me a note to read. We'll just continue harvesting the stone up, and then we'll kind of course, finish up our main quest and everything like that. This should be interesting, a lot more interesting than usual, since, like, gonna see a lot more zombies and everything. Okay, so we need our primitive outfit. There we go, and I'll just make the full primitive armor set, just because it would be nice to have, at least some protection here. Hopefully the series goes over a lot better than the last one, which I'll admit was not very good on my part. But I don't want to digress too much into that. That should be... What do you want? No. Just go away. I don't want the XP. Take the XP. Primitive hood, where art thou? There you go. And get the shoes. Then we'll have to make a wooden club just for the starter. I think I'll probably wind up using wood clubs for a little bit, because the wood club for a little bit, just so I don't, that way I'm not completely stupid. Need a primitive bow. We'll need to make some arrows. we will at least use the arrow early on. And what do we need for knuckle wraps? Iron and cloth. Okay. I'll at least hold the torch out for you guys. That way you don't. That way it should help you. We'll see a bit. I'm kind of hoping with like the darkness kind of helps give more of the feel like the old console version of 7 Days, like the older variants with you know, kind of bringing back that more fear of the night and everything. Because like you look at like without the torch, it's definitely a lot darker and everything. I tried before I started recording this. I tried on 0%. Like I think that's a smidge too dark. So open up our challenges window. Of course, I don't have any basic stuff like that. So, well, any of the what you call it. Okay, we got that stuff there. But we don't have any of the biome challenges. I don't want to do that this series either, so we'll kind of work on going over to Trader Rex slowly, and yeah. I think before we head out, though, let's go over into our fortitude. Probably means I'll be going into machine guns again, so we'll just get that, and then we'll just invest into Brawler right away. So it looks like it's gonna be daytime soon, so because you can kind of see it's actually, you can see the sunrise a little bit, so we'll kind of get an idea of like what when daytime shows up, and you know, like then of course we'll have an idea of when nighttime decides to show up as well. It is kind of nice seeing that sunrise though. And there we go, enough cotton there. Well, you need to make cloth fragments out of that. Then we just need iron, really, to make a piece of, to make our first melee weapon. I can remember it used to be you need like leather to make knuckle wraps at first, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, just turning down the brightness, really, at least on my end, it just looks, just kind of makes it so much more, at least atmospheric. We'll grab you. Hey, a jar. Nice. And we'll make some extra arrows too. Something tells me the bow's gonna be our friend for the first little bit. There's nitrate powder, so I'll have to keep an eye out for zombies. Because of course they'll be bum rushing us. Yippee-ki-yay. Alright. You know what, I'm gonna do a little time lapse of me going over to the trader, and then I'll let you know once we're there. Alright, I think we're close enough to Trader Rex now, where I'll stop the time lapse here, and so our what do you call it? Daytime is actually 10 a.m., so that makes a lot of sense considering by default the game is set to go to nighttime at 10 p.m., which is 2200. It's like so good to know. And you can see like how the daytime here, it's like even, you know, like at least with the sun setting, it's not like just super bright and sunny right away. which I honestly like that a lot. So, we'll say I try to hit some of these zombies here for a bit of early levels and everything. I forgot to mention this earlier in the video, but seed for the world is longest nights, so pretty simple seed. The L and the N, so the L in longest and the first and the N in nights is what do you call it? They're capitalized, so and there's a space between the two words. That way, if you want to follow along, it's not too difficult. I think by default it sets it to Center Forest. So yeah, we'll check these workstations, and I have it set to 75% loot and everything. So lovely, lovely. Yeah, definitely gonna be nice to see the jars actually be returned to my inventory. It's like I checked through the setting just to see, like, you know, the amounts that you get and all that. Surprisingly, no forge heads. But you can do it to basically, like, say if you want it to be like where if you drink a jar, or drink something that like you can have it set to like from 0 to like where it doesn't return at all, which is what the game defaults to. Or like when you first boot up the game, or you have like 10% all the way up to 100%. So you could basically have it be like, you know, if you really felt like it, you get a 50% chance of getting your jar back and all that. So you can even see in T-Rex compound here.
If you try to say it's a good, well, I guess I'm gonna have to pay you now that you did it.
As you can see in T-Rex compound here, like how it's actually.
Let's get one thing straight. You're not working with
like,
me. You're working for me.
You can see it's like it just looks. I think it looks a lot better. Yeah, especially like with the lights here, you can kind of see more. You know, like it makes sense to have lights. And it definitely will make having a helmet light mod on your helmet would be worth way more. Because to me, in you know, with 100% brightness, it just kind of makes it feel like the helmet light's not really necessary to survival. It's just like, I think now you can kind of see it looks a little bit, you know, now that the sun's actually up. It's like I can definitely see the shadows a lot more and everything. So let me go dig up this treasure, and then let you know once that's dug up. Alright, so I found the buried stash here. Light it up with the torch for you, that way y'all can see it. And yeah, just the basic supplies and everything. Of course, it's our basic starter. Where's our zombie that shows up? I say, wonder where you're at. Here. Just kind of give you little ham sandwiches. Yeah, I definitely think like I know I usually do it, you know, like this, you know, where I start. Of course, on the first day, you know, the game starts you at 7 a.m. But I think I'm still gonna do my regular, you know, like 2200 kind of end time, and like my 4 o'clock time of the game. So it's like just so like that way we can experience the nighttime still, and because I know I usually cut out a lot of I just cut out the nights in my videos, but there might be some times where I just wind up, you know, going through like you know, wait until you know, like we might just wind up going until midnight or even the late mornings if it goes really long. So like, just never know sometimes. That's the beauty of the game. Kind of, at least you can somewhat do whatever you want. So let's kind of return over to old Rect and see if we can. Let's see if he has. I'll just clean whatever. Clean the pipe you from. Do I feel like going over to this military base on the way though? It's like I know we're a little bit limited on the time frame here, but I mean, can at least try to find some stuff. Let's get that military zombie. So at least hit him with an arrow. I almost didn't even see you. Let's hit you too. Come here. And oh, getting one of them over. We'll just hit you. Come on. At least try to knock him over. Stop it. Yeesh. And we'll take your pretty little arrow. Come on. Go down. These guys are definitely going to be tough cookies to crack, so... Oh. Lost them. And... do either of you care to go down? Yeah, just basically... Uh-oh. Let's try running away a bit, just so I don't get myself clobbered on the first day, so... And... yeah... let me just beat these guys up and I'll meet you at Wrecked. Okay, we are back. Likely that didn't take too long afterwards.
Now that you did the job,
well.
I guess you ain't that damn bad after all.
Just hand me this, please, and I will get out of your hair. Trade Wrecked. You really don't have much for a job, but I think we'll take up residence in the mausoleums. It's a nice historic place, at least.
Looks of it, you're gonna need it.
Grab that up. We'll just make some arrows. We did get a level up, so probably gonna utilize that for living off the land as per usual, so I can at least get some money for a basic cooking pot and maybe a grill. So yeah, we'll kind of start heading over there and see what we can do. What does this even take for? What does this even take? Not exactly sure. I'd have to look into that, but so yeah. There is a chicken I would like to at least hit for a bit of food, but I think the zombie scared him off, so come here, zombie. At least hit you. And why'd you just scare my lunch off? Huh? Just give me my arrow back. At least that arrow did some damage to him. Try not to pick a fight with every single zombie in the area, so. Oh boy. And we'll just grab you up. Make another arrow out of you. Try to get that inventory up. Okay. Yeah, here we are. New home, the mausoleum. And let's try to pick this little lady off. At least hit her. Now we go in for the finisher. So it seems like at least on the weaker zombies it'll be a what do you say? One sneak shot and then like one sneak shot to the body and then hit him with one swing to the knuckles. So that's nice to know. 10% more damage with 44 guns. Not what I'm exactly needing. I will harvest these up for guns at least before we reset. So, at least need to have a decent supply here. Glue will be a nice little thing to have later in the game. And there we are. We'll just reset the POI. We'll place the chest down once we get in. Got some stone. I think there's a zombie that can go out here. Yep, we'll just go for a sneak shot on you. Alright, thank you very much, sweetheart. You are done. Yeah, we'll just clean out the place so we have, so we can claim it for our own. I think there's one usually in there. Not this time, though. Just check around the building, see if we have anything. Just clear the perimeter. Door is locked. Nobody's in here. Surprisingly. See a zombie in right there. I don't know where the head's at, so we'll just pop him and... Good sir. There you go. And we'll just collect these flowers here in the area. Start getting our little stash of cash going. At least around here, and also helps out with, jumps help out a little bit. Skinny boy, good to see you. Gonna have to ask you to move out, please. Like, sorry, I gotta kick you out. Apparently I missed another one. Alright. I was say, you can just go to sleep. Go to sleep, no need to get mad at me. I know there's gonna be zombies up top, so... Well, there's just one on there. A little bit darker in here, but at least we have candlelight. There you go. And lovely. Lovely, lovely. Let's check the food pile. Another jar at least. We have a Savage Country box, so... That'll do me pretty well. There's our supplies. Gotta remember to grab those. Knife guy's not what I'm looking for. Grab this up. Nada. Structural brace we can mod into the stone axe, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, this will be our humble abode for now. I'm just gonna throw in... I'm actually gonna drink one of our jars of water. As you see, get a jar back. Not both of them. The goal here will be just to get at least a cooking pot and grill before night sets in. Oh, and I just realized this with nighttime actually. So with the nights being a lot, being 12 hours long, that means with that in mind, that means the traders will be closed. Won't be open till 10 a.m. That's actually gonna be an interesting aspect of this challenge. So basically means like you have to keep in mind that like I can't just run out at 4 a.m. and get a to a trader and then get that. How much do I have currently in flowers? a little over 150 bucks. So I'm on the way back to Trade Wreck. I'm gonna go grab some flowers, and I'll be. Well, I was gonna grab some flowers. Hang on, I think that there's another zombie I missed. We'll just knock her out. There you go. I will knock this other zombie out. But yeah, I want to grab some flowers and at least get a cooking pot. So come here, lady. Nope. You should be just about down. There you go. That was it. I'm gonna go grab some flowers and enough to at least get a cooking pot, and I will let you know once we're back at the trader. Okay, back at Trader Wrecked. I decided to grab like 150 chrysanthemum and 150 goldenrod, so I do have some quests to redeem for a little bit of experience here. This will get us going better for challenges and all that. Of course, got the farming goldenrod chrysanthemum done, so we have 2 points total to spend now. That'll be very nice.
It was a good... Didn't we agree your first job was going to be free?
Okay.
Damn, this is all I can say.
I think we'll take that tactical just for the that way we
What
can
the hell do you want this time?
I'll also sell the cotton off, 158 bucks. Already over 618, and that will do me pretty well. We'll get a cooking pot there. We'll see what you have for inventory. You have first aid bandages, actually. I think I'll buy these just because of the, just because it would be nice to have that healing early on. And do have a tools book, but we'll worry about that later. You don't have any furious fists at the moment,
A
so
sale is a sale, even if it is to a scumbag like you.
there we are. Let's check the map. Okay, there is some water nearby. I at least want to get that taken care of. I know it's later in the day, so I think we'll go till about midnight with this first episode here, and then I think we'll probably pick up about 6 in the morning. I think that'll be a decent amount of time, so just gotta remember to actually tell myself that. Where is that water? Ah, it's in the back here of the, yeah, the Senor Droga's house, which, if you know what that means in, Spanish, then, yo, I'm not gonna elaborate any further. I'm gonna grab that, or just grab the water and not pick a fight because that's just asking for it. I do want to raid, I think this, pretty sure this is Garage Construction. We'll raid this in a second. I do want to dart over to the mausoleums really fast and actually eat some food since I'm looking pretty hungry. But yeah, I think the fetch quest, like, we'll kind of, since it's like, we'll kind of save the quest, slow it down a bit. And okay, we'll just jump in here, and we'll just make a campfire really quick, and we'll slap a cooking pot in. Now we can at least make water. I think that should be enough for give us water. If you want to now, if you want to say that I'm kind of cheating the system by, or cheating the game by making the the jar refund 100%, go ahead. I really don't care. It's like, honestly, like, this is how it's like, making it 100%. That's how the game used to be on on the legacy version of console. I think personally, like, you should and get your jars back after drinking, especially like if you're careful with them. So, just my 2 cents though. That zombie's probably gonna get mad at me if I go near him. So, I still have set to run on the food sense. So, we'll just at least knock him out. Come on, go down, please. So yeah, we'll come over to garage first here, and then we'll just take a dip in the gutter here. So that'll get rid of our scent. I think we'll kind of raid it from the back first, because there will be zombies around. At least I think there will be. You don't know what if they might not show up or something like that. I see you. Boop. And well, we got a bit of food back, so that's pretty nice. At least that'll hold me over for a while. And we'll just grab the start grabbing the stone here. It is starting to get close to, as you see, like sundown is coming upon us, so try to make this somewhat quick. And cool. Yeah, this will at least give us a nice little supply for the time being. There we go. Zombies, are you here? That's a zombie right there. Almost didn't see him. Alright. And cement mixer. There's our first forked head. Very nice. We'll just work on knocking you out. Come here. Nope. There you go. Get you old ham sandwiches. We'll check the mailbox here and also across the street. Barb Rollin recovers 1 hit point with every punch. Actually, pretty nice book. Early on, so. Explosives, that's that. Check the service truck here. Oops, someone getting a little mad at me. What do you want, lady? There's also the fake screamer here, so. Boop. And got 3 points to spend. I crit her, so let's get some points invested into Master Chef, and then I want to invest into Fortitude. I know I could have gone into level 3 of the what's it called, perk, the Fizz perk, but yeah, the Brawler. But I figured, you know, like, at least to make the, it's not really for the cooking books necessarily, on that. It's like, I just like it because, you know, it reduces the cooking time by a lot. We'll just get both of you. And it is getting, we have about 15 minutes till nighttime. I do see. Oh, hello. Oh, let's open up the, open that up. That way we have better room to move. One of you is gonna need to go down before it strikes 10 o'clock here. Getting really dark now. Come on, go down, please. One of you go down. And okay, 1's down, 2 down. Awesome. Very nice. There is the nighttime. The next 12 hours. Padded insulated armor mod and a med kit. That is wonderful stuff. Okay. And I will just make more stone arrows out of this. We'll see kind of how gets dark again here for a little bit. Check the passing gas box, see if there's anything worth it in here. Oh boy. Car parts box with wow, a lot of useful stuff in there. We'll just give myself that insulation mod. Like, it's not too dark in here because that work light, so. Scrap items, some cobblestone. Yeah, as you can see, it's just starting to get nice and dark. It actually kind of feels a lot better now. Just one simple little setting change. Do see a zombie there. I do apologize for taking the torch away. I gotta try to at least take him out. That's if I can hit him. There we go. Come here, senor. Oh, that's a feral. Well then. Oh, start punching him. Was not expecting a feral right now, but okay. Well, you're done, so we might as well check the mailbox here while we're looking at it. Another cooking book. Alrighty. Alrighty. You even have this nice glow with the burning barrel too. Okay. Looks like a failed stun attempt here. I'll just get that. Yeah, like almost like someone's trying to do 2 wheels here and everything like that. Even the street lamp looks really nice. We're doing okay on inventory. I'm gonna scrap the stone down for kind of make sure like our immediate area is kind of taken care of. So, trying to hit that zombie, but I couldn't see him through the bush. Oh, he's gone. Check you. Nothing. Be nice if it gave me a Furious Fist book. Because during last series, it was giving me a fair amount of those, and watch as I, you know, like, I want Furious Fist books, but it won't give them to me despite investing into the Brawler perk. Would be typical 7 days, if I'm being honest. Check this mailbox here. And Animal Hoarder. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. I think I remember last time I raided this place, like one of the Animal Hoarder, that I wound up finding a dire wolf in there. And it was still in like the pine forest. Tony there. Let's see, how are you doing, big boy? You're out for a nice little nightless roll? All too bad, buddy. I have to smack you down. No. We'll just stop it. Unlucky there, Tony. Unlucky. Lost his hand. Unfortunate there. Hey, that's what you get. Also, thumb residence here right behind the mausoleum, which has a old TV. We'll kind of quickly raid this here. Uh-oh. Ouch. Didn't mean to wake you all up. I'm sorry. Well, you dropped me a loot bag at least. Oh, catch you later, nurse. Shotgun. Okay. We gotta knock something else for food. Cornbread and goldenrod tea. We also have this. I'll get the torch out in just a second here. There we go. Better light. Sharp sticks, okay. And check the garment bag for any clothing. I will take it. Tattered socks. So, I'll grab that old bandage. Check the... there's enough light in here, I believe. It is flickering a little bit, but... grab you. Coffee maker. Fresh coffee. Uh-oh, Tony's coming after me. Tony's mad that I grabbed his coffee. Tony, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take your coffee. I didn't even know you were a coffee drinker. Listen, man, I'm sorry. Man, kid. Kind of a little unusual for you to be... I already got a concussion. Thanks, Tony. What was I gonna say? Kind of unusual for him to be wanting a coffee at midnight, but then again, some people are nighttime people. You know, like that. They want a little caffeine boost, so grab this trash can up, a little bit of acid. I'll just hit this up. And guys, I'm gonna get into the mausoleum, and we'll wait out the night. We'll wait till about 6 in the morning, so if you made it this far and you like what you see, do please leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. Helps me out so much. Do turn on notifications so you don't miss a video from me. And, well, we'll see you in the next one of The Longest Nights. Have a great day.